Hi, I'm Zack.
And I'm Alex, and on today's Bike Matters we're going to be looking at the top 5 retro scooters, of course 125 for 2018.
So first up, a bike I always speak about because I'm just a huge fan of it is the Scamatti TT125. They are now being released across the country. That is the 125cc version only. It's like the Turismo Leggera, but with a lot more tech specs and a few other bits to it. Get a massive 11-litre fuel tank with this.
Huge.
This is big capacity, front shock absorbers, rear coil springs, with 4 adjustable positions actually as well. So it's not just a bog standard, you sit where you are scooter. It has got stuff to it as well. Dry weight of 125 kilo. It's a bit weighty. There's some actual motorcycles which weigh less than that. However, it's what Scamatti are like after they made the chrome design as well. They look heavy, but they are nice. It's the perfect example of a retro style scooter with modern features in my opinion, and a price not overly bad at $2,499, so it's always lower than that of a lot of the time Vesper. Their Primavera can be quite expensive, so it is a good option for that.
Yeah, the Scamatti is a great bike to look at. I mean, as you said there, the TL did really well, so the TT, Turismo Technica, is one to look out for on the list here. And next we have the Peugeot Jango 125. Now Peugeot have got a great looking little scooter here with the Jango. It's got influence from the Peugeot S57C from the 1950s. It does look near enough identical, so you can definitely see the same sort of look there. This retro style scooter does come with a lot of modern tech though. So of course you get your LED lighting throughout, so your front, your rears, your indicators. You get a 12-volt socket, semi-digital dash, and you do get some generous storage under the seat as well. You get a lockable glove box and options for the further accessories on the bike. The front and rear disc brakes are standard, 4-stroke engine, dry weight of 135 kilograms, so slightly more than the Scamatti we just mentioned, but it's to be expected there with the scooters. If you're buying one from brand new, priced at about £2,499, you do also get a 2-year unlimited mileage warranty, which
can't go wrong with that.
That's blinding to be fair.
I like what they do with this as well, because the Peugeot S57C, that was a great bike back in the day, so popular, but they've just disappeared. Unlike the Lambrettas and the classic Vespers, which are stuck around hidden in garages. They've just sort of been kicked under the table a little bit, so I'm glad someone's reinvented them actually, because they were a great little bike to look at. Yeah,
definitely really good lookers.
So next up, another usual contender is the Lambretta V Special 125. We've spoken about it before. Some people are worried about it not being as popular because it's not an Innocenti. However, to celebrate the 70th anniversary, they have brought out these bikes. There's the V50, the V125, which we're talking about, and the V200. All single-cylinder, 4-stroke Euro 4 compliant engines with modern features. So you get the LED lights, 12-volt socket, which is all right if you need to charge your phone. Large underseat storage as well. Bluetooth with an app as well, which I found quite odd, but they've gone for it. This one's a bit dearer. The 125 is priced at £3,000. Obviously, some of the tech specs change between the bikes. So the 200cc version gets the disc brakes, while the 50 just gets a front disc brake, a rear drum.
Yeah, I think the 125 gets the disc brakes as well.
Does it?
So
the 125 gets it as well. So that's good actually.
Not too bad.
But, the colours as well, standard grey or orange. There's a special flex, which they call it, which black, blue and white. 50cc option gets a red, but the 125 version, which we're talking about, gets a nice little bronze option, which I think is a bit of a status thing, but that would be good to see. I'm looking forward to seeing it.
Yeah, no, it does look really smart to be fair as well. I mean, with this bike, it's basically just a reinvention of the classic Lambrettas that have done really well. I mean, a lot of people know that the classic Lambrettas are pretty much the go-to if you want to look at a classic Lambretta nowadays. So to bring this out, I'm sure it will get a bit of a mixed reception. There's going to be people that aren't really too keen to see it, but plenty of people who are more than happy.
No, it's not like Lambretta needs to get their name out. They are a household name.
Yeah.
You can get, everyone will have heard of it, so it's just making a new model and seeing how it goes, really. It's trial and error.
Exactly. And then we have the Vesper Primavera 125, of course, one that frequently makes our lists here. The option we're looking at today is the Primavera 125 iGet ABS. It's got the 125 iGet motor in there. This one was to celebrate the Primavera's 50th anniversary. It's got LED front lights, rear lights. You get a bike finder little feature on there as well. and a remote saddle unlock function as well. So you get some interesting features here. They're pretty much doing that in my eyes just to make sure that the price that they're asking gets you a lot of stuff back for it, because the price is £3,999. So, you know, you're getting a trusty scooter, there's no doubt about that at all, but they are also putting some nice little features on there as well. You do get some other options in regards to like 8-litre tank, the ABS, and you get a touring edition and a 50th anniversario model.
Didn't know you spoke Italian.
Well, I'll try my best. These do cost a little bit more though, so you know, you've got the Primavera 125 I get, and that's going to be pretty much like the base edition of the Primaveras that are coming out. I do like them, but
No, I do. 3,999 as well, so they are a pricey one, but they are brilliant. And I like that whole bike finder idea as well. I presume that's through an app or something.
yeah,
something along those
I
lines,
think you
but
get like a little remote, and when you're walking around, it's got a little arrow that guides you to your bike. So
it's only
you know,
really done in the supermarket.
yeah,
Don't
exactly.
worry.
Just
Don't
quickly
even
parked
bike.
it in somewhere, and you're like, well, let's find it then.
See, a little while ago, we'd usually call these bikes the budget options, but nowadays they are giving the Italian and Japanese manufacturers a run for their money. We have the Lexmoto Milano 125, valued at £1,599. It's nothing to turn your nose up at nowadays. Four-stroke air-cooled electric, a fuel injection engine, standard combined braking system, and LED indicators. Decent underseat storage, not the biggest, but still, you're not going to complain too much. Fuel tank is 4.5 litres.
Just about fill up at a petrol station and then pay for it.
Back. That will get you to work and back easily. Hydraulic disc brakes as well on the front and rear. But like I said, the main selling point is just shy of £1,600.
Yeah, exactly.
If you want to get on the road in a nice looking scooter, that's a 125.
Well, that's exactly it. I mean, it's not a bad looking scooter at all. You're getting quite a lot for your money. And if you're just looking at getting on the road on a 125, this is quite a good option for you. So
if you don't want to go spend £4,000 on a more expensive one, and you're trying it out, definitely go.
exactly. I mean, there's plenty of them out there. So I'd imagine if you're looking for parts and stuff like that as well, if you do have any problems, then you easily find them. So
not cheap, not expensive either. They are cheap to
yeah,
repair.
exactly. So that'll be it for our top 5 retro scooters that we're looking out for this year. Of course, we do quote quite well on scooters at this stage, so give us a call for your best quote through us. And thank you very much for watching. Leave a like and subscribe.
Thanks.